The art of pissing me off. It's hard to piss me off. I'm such a nice, jolly old guy. Like, I don't know, I said old, I'm 22. But I'm such a jolly guy. Like, I feel like I'm always in, a good mood. I always have a smile on my face. Like, it's hard to piss me off. But today, I'm going to be showing you guys how it feels when I'm pissed off. When I really want to cook someone, have a no neck, no hairline. I'm really going to get into that. Really going to get into that today, bro. Because I really need to just let some stuff loose. Because stuff been pissing me off lately. So I'm going to be going through every single division and telling people who just piss me off. Like fighters who just piss me off in every UFC division. Flyweight, I don't hate any of you. Like, you guys are already small people with no hairlines. Like, you have it hard enough. I'm not going to enable the hatred on you guys. So when I look at flyweights, I just look at a bunch of like short people with like, fun, entertaining fight styles. I don't really hate anyone in that weight class. No one really pisses me off. So I think I'm going to skip this weight class. They don't really do anything wrong. They don't really talk too much shit. So yeah, they're cool. Now, Bantamweight. Oh, does somebody piss me off here? Sugar Sean O'Malley. You, listen, and he didn't piss me off until recently. Until he started coping. Until his fan base got too unbearable to a point where I'm going to hate Sugar now. Just because you guys. Let me tell you guys something. I remember, okay, so a couple of days ago, Sugar, or not even a couple of days, like a day or two ago, Sugar came out on a Twitter space talking about how he won rounds 1, 3, and 5. All his fans were like, he's trolling, man. He's just trolling, dude. And then, like, they're trying to gaslight me as if he was trolling. I was like, no, he's not. He's being so serious. They didn't believe me. But then a couple hours later, he dropped the actual video saying he won 1, 3, and 5. And then his son, MMA Guru, went and dropped a video about how he actually won 1, 3, and 5, and Sugar's like retweeting it and like he's pushing all this propaganda that he actually won the fight. He's a sore loser, bro. There's nothing that pisses me off about someone who can't take a loss well. Like, this guy cannot take a loss well. Like, everyone hates Izzy for whatever reason. After Izzy lost to DDP, he gave him credit, never made no excuse, none of that, bro. He said the better man won, this, that, and the third. Africa still got a champion, all this. This guy Sugar doesn't know how to take a loss, boy. He's taking it horribly. Like, he's taking it horribly. Rod won 4-1 pretty clearly. It's closer, I think it's closer to 50-45 than Sugar even winning rounds 3 and 5. That's how one-sided it was, bro. So the fact that Sugar's taking this loss horribly, he doesn't know how to take an L, it's embarrassing, dude. And it pisses me off, and it's getting me mad. And it's like, I didn't hate Sugar before this. I still don't hate anyone. I don't like using the word hate, but I'm gonna say these fighters piss me off because this is pissing me off. He's pissing me off. His fan base is pissing me off. His hairline's pissing me off. His neck is pissing me off. Everything about this dude. And he has face tats. And like, not even to throw a salt on the wound, but bro, he just lets, bro, like, I don't know how his marriage situation works, but I've been hearing weird stuff about cook this, cook that. I ain't gonna get into it, but I've been hearing stuff about his relationship. I'm not even getting into that, but bro, something about you just pissing me off, dude. So, yeah, I had to let that out the cage, because if I kept that in my body, I don't know, bro. I can't keep that shit in my body. I have to let that shit loose. So, Sugar, fuck you. How about that? Okay, for the featherweight division, no one really pisses me off in this division. I feel like this division's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. I guess I could say someone who just pissed me off is someone like Giga. Like, Giga just, like, he's not bad. He just pisses me off a little bit somehow, some way. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Giga's just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you should be better, bro. Like, rep that Georgian flag a little bit better. Show that you're skilled, bro. And then his head shape, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That head shape, man. That head shape, dude. I don't know, man. That head shape's a little bit... It's crooked, bro. Yeah, I actually don't hate Giga. He's actually a cool guy, but something about the dude kind of pisses me off. So, yeah, I'm going to say Giga, fuck you. How about that? Now that the featherweight, I'm sorry, Giga, by the way. I feel like I had to say something about you. But for lightweight now. The guy in 155 that pisses me off the most is Renato Moicano. People are like, what? Ken, he's a fan favorite. And let me tell you what pisses me off about him. It's because, like, he's so strategic, but the way he's strategic pisses me off because... he goes in there and has a boring fight. People like to say that Marab's boring, Bilal's boring. At least they like go for ground and pound when you're on the ground. At least they go for something. He just kind of lays on top of them and does nothing with it. Especially recently, he just lays on top of them, doesn't really do much with it, and it kind of gets me mad. I'm like, and then like after having a boring fight, he gets on the mic afterwards. He's like, Moicano wants money, and everyone's like, oh my God. They all forget about the fight. So he's gaslighting the crowd, bro. He gaslights the crowd. So he has a boring fight on purpose because he's a boring fighter. Then he gets on the mic and then just says a bunch of like, Moicano wants money, give me the bonus, and then everyone just starts cheering and forgets about the performance he just had. So it's smart marketing. You know, like an idiot would like look at that guy and be like, oh, I love him, man. But a smart intellect, a smart, intelligent, intellectual intelligence will see through that shit. And I see through it, dude. I see through that bullshit. And I don't hate the guy. Like I said, I don't hate anyone, but he pisses me off. That pisses me off because, like, bro, why are you trying to gaslight the audience? Like, yeah, it's working for some of them, but I swear to God, I'm just saying there like this when he's saying that, like, bro. Like, you think you're slick, dude. Like, you think I don't know what I just watched? Like, listen, I know what I watched. I remember. My memory's not that bad. I remember that. But everyone else just remembers the post-fight, and then they go on Twitter, and they're like, oh, my God, what a funny guy, dude. Give him the title shot. Man, screw you, dude. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. What you're doing, dude, it's not cool, bro. Cut it out, man. Now let's go on to the welterweight division. Someone who pisses me off. This kind of hurts me to say because I actually like the dude. But I'm going to say Colby Covington. And I know people are like, wait, why do you like Colby Covington? I just liked him when he was active, when he was talking shit, when he was actually doing that, but he was fighting. Now he still has the same kind of cringe gimmick, but after his performance against Leon Edwards, that gimmick doesn't work as well because, like, bro, you said all this about you're going to do this and that, and then you go in there and you just have a lackluster performance against Leon, someone you should beat. He should beat Leon. Colby should not lose to Leon Edwards. He has a perfect tailor-made style to beat him, but he, like, can't beat him. Like, he just didn't beat him because he was sitting there like a rat, like the iCarly pose, sitting there doing nothing. That pissed me off about Colby. If Colby could just be active again, I guess he's getting older, so that comes with age, but I just wish he was active and still talking shit. I loved Colby. That was like my favorite. That's one of my favorite fighters when him and Usman were beefing because, like, I just love both of them. Like, they were they made the division fun, dude. And now we still have that same Colby who, like, just wouldn't stop running his mouth, but this time he just runs his mouth and doesn't fight. So he's like, bro, why are you pissing me off now? Why are you still acting like you want to fight, but you're not actually gonna fight, but you're running your mouth like you're gonna fight, but you're not. Like, don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that bullshit, man. I don't care for that. I don't want to see that, dude. I want to see you run your mouth and fight. Because if Colby runs his mouth and fights, I know people might be like, oh, I still hit him because he says fucked up shit. Yeah, he does say stuff and cross the line to a certain extent sometimes, which I don't condone. But I really think he's I think he's an entertainer. Like, that, people might hate me for that. But and listen, it's not about me glazing Colby. In this video, I hate Colby. Okay. No, I don't hate him, but he's pissing me off lately. He just needs to get back in his bag. If he starts fighting more frequently and actually backs up his shit talk, I'll like him more again. But for now, you're pissing me off. Stop doing it, you fucking... Man, stop doing that shit. All right, for the middleweight division. Oh, this guy gets me mad, bro. I don't hate any UFC fighter. This guy's the closest to hating, and it's Sean Strickland. And people in the comment section are just going to run because, oh, because he beat Izzy. No, bro. A lot of things about Strickland pisses me off. First of all, he kind of overdoes it in the press conferences. Sometimes it was funny. Like, at first it was funny. Now it gets cringe. Like, it started getting cringe and cringe the more he kept going. Like, he just would talk about stupid. Here's the thing, guys. Trickus, don't ever talk about my dad. Trickus, don't, like, bro, stop. You cringe now. And on top of that, he's always talking about, let's go to war. Let's go to war, China man, DDP. Let's go to war, African continent. Let's go to war, dirty Brazilian. Bro, you always want to go to war, right? Then he steps in the when he steps in the octagon, bro, he starts doing teep jab. Like, what are you doing, dude? We just talking about going to war and then you're teeping and jabbing for fucking 25 minutes. And listen, Sean Strickland has the ability to go in there and fight. I've seen his sparring videos when he beats up homeless men outside the street, when he brings them into the gym, like, let's wrestle. He brings them in their gym, homeless people who have no boxing experience, and beats the fuck out of them. I've seen him do it against Nico. He's actually throwing a hook. Oh my God, he throws in a hook. He's throwing a hook against Nico. He has a hook in his arsenal, but when he steps in the octagon, he does teep and jab. So stop saying, let's go to war, this, that, and the third, then go in there and having lackluster performances. What are you doing? And we know you know how to, like, we know you could actually go in there and have a war because we've seen you do it in sparring. But in every single fight, he just goes in there and plays patty cake, baker's man with all these guys, bro, and acts like he's trying to fucking go to war. You're not going to war, dude. You're just trying to fucking, I don't know, dude. You're trying to be, I don't know what you're doing, but it's pissing me off. So stop talking that talk. Listen, just say in the press conference, hey, man, when we get in there, let's just spam jabs and teep kicks for 25 minutes and low output, you know? And then I'll love him. I'll be like, oh, I love Strickland. He's such a truth teller. He's so honest. But I hate how he tries to gaslight us like he's trying to go into war. Like, you're not actually going to war. Stop trying to convince the fans that you're going to war. Now, next time he says, let's go to war, I'm just going to be like, what are you talking about? What war are you talking about? Bro, like, patty cake is not war. You're playing patty cake. You're playing it safe. He fights very safe for someone who goes crazy in sparring, wants to hurt people in sparring. Why don't you take that energy into the ring? That's what pisses me off the most about Strickland. But I know his Glazers are going to be like, no, just because he beat Izzy. They're going to, like, they're going to try to make me seem crazy. Be like, no, he actually does go to war, Kenny. He does go to war. Paulo Costa has never had a boring fight in his entire UFC career until he fought Sean Strickland. Find me one boring Paulo Costa fight before Sean Strickland. I can't do it. You know why you can't do it, bro? It's not because you're an idiot. It's just because he never had boring fights until he fought Sean Strickland. DDP always has entertaining fights. His most lackluster fight was a Sean Strickland fight because it was just Sean Strickland jabbing and him doing the stupid same hook and stuff. Just stupid, dude. The guy just pisses me off. He makes everyone boring. And it's like, stop making other people boring with you, man. Just keep being boring yourself. But yeah, Sean Strickland is definitely the most, he pisses me off the most, to be honest. But definitely for middleweight, it's not even close. I don't even know who second place would be. No one really pissed me off even near Strickland. So yeah. For light heavyweight, I have Anthony Smith, bro. He just gets me mad. Like, Anthony Smith is delusional. I know as a fighter, you're supposed to be delusional. But, like, how he thinks he has a chance against Pereira, it kind of pisses me off. And I know it shouldn't piss me off because, like, he should think he should be Pereira. You know, that's the champion of the division. He wants it. But the way he tries to act like, oh, like, it'll be an easy fight, me versus Pereira. Bro, he would beat you up so bad, like, to a pulp. It's not just because he thinks he can beat Pereira. It's not that, but it's just like, Anthony Smith is so bad. I hate the Anthony Smith on paper thing the fans throw around. I know it's supposed to be jokes, but it pisses me off too, because, bro, he sucks. Like, dude, he's getting fucking fucked up by fucking Khalil Roundtree. You're embarrassing, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like Anthony Smith is just weird to me. And his commentating skills suck. Like, he's biased. And I just hate the way his head and his hairline. I just know his hairline's really crooked. That's why he went bald, man. Like, I just can't back that, man. I can't support that, man. But, like, listen. As a fighter, he's horrible and talks crap. As a commentator, he's horrible but still commentates. I feel like I'm hating now. Hold on, I feel weird. Nah, okay, listen. Just don't stop acting like you're good. That's it. If Anthony Smith stop acting like he's good, he won't piss me off as much. So yeah, it might seem like there's a lot of hate for Anthony Smith, but like, yeah, I guess he gets me mad. Something about him just gives me the irk, bro. It irks me out. So I'm not gonna lie, Anthony Smith, bro, you piss me off, my friend. And then for the heavyweight division, we got Jon Jones, and this is pretty self-explanatory. But this guy's just stuck in the hardest competition. Usually, when an interim champ wins the interim belt, they fight the undisputed champ to unify the belts and see who's the best fighter in the weight class. We've seen Israel Adesanya win the interim champ off of Kelvin Gastelum, fought Robert Whitaker to unify the belt. Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje win the interim belt and try to unify it against Khabib. Both of them failed, but both of them tried. The point of the matter is, when you have the interim belt, the next step is to unify that belt with the undisputed belt. Now, Jon Jones sitting on his high horse is like, yeah, but I'm too cool to do that, man. I don't want to fight him because I think I'm going to lose to him. So why would I fight someone I think I'm going to lose to? Instead, I'm going to fight an old elderly man who can barely walk into the octagon, who's limps everywhere he walks with a broken hip, named Stipe Miocic, because he's known as a heavyweight GOAT on paper. His last fight was 3 years ago against Francis Ngannou, where he got knocked out brutally, and now he hasn't fought in the longest time, and he's too busy being a fireman. But now I'm going to bring him out of his job to make him fight me again in Madison Square Garden for an easy win. Pisses me off, dude. Like, Jon Jones is doing that bullshit. Like, instead of fighting the hardest comp, and I get it, like, they're going to say, oh, it's GOAT privilege, only the GOAT gets to do this. But the UFC doing it with a lot of people. I've seen it with Pereira and Khalil Roundtree, etc. I've seen it with Sugar and Cheeto. It's just like these champs getting to pick these easy fights. It doesn't make sense to me. So, yes, of course, Jon Jones is going to try to go in there and, you know, have the easier fight, and it just gets me mad. That's why he's pissing me off. I actually don't hate him as a I mean, he's not the best person either. But I was going to say, I don't hate him as a fighter overall. Like, you know what's weird? Growing up, I actually liked Jon Jones and hated DC, which was a little weird. Now, looking back, I'm like, bro, I was hating the good guy the whole time, and I was liking the bad guy. But yeah, now I just open my eyes, and I realize, yeah, Jones is not really, like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like, Jones is, like, he's not the best guy, and he's never been the best, like, he's always been the protagonist, and, like, people like DC or anyone who's been his rival who have been the antagonist. But, like, bro, I swear, Jon Jones is always the antagonist deep down inside. So, yeah, now that I see Ducking Stipe, it just pisses me off, and I feel like that guy pisses me off like no other. But he's almost as bad as Sean Strickland. But yeah, he's up there for right now. But yeah, that's it, bro. These are the people who piss me off. These fighters who just get me mad. Like, I just can't with them. And yeah, bro, that's it for me, man. Let me know what you think down below. And God bless. 2, 3.